Good evening. I'm walking down Georgia Avenue. This is my commute home today because, well, let's just put it this way. This has been a very rough week because, first of all, I'm out of the pool for this week because I had an ear infection that started over the weekend. And so those just aren't fun. But, yeah, swimmer's ear again, I know. And so, I'm on some stuff for that. And hopefully, hopefully it'll get better soon. It is starting to feel better. I did not have one of these massive pain attacks, on my ear where it's like you start doing the thing with your ear and all of a sudden it's like, I didn't have that today, so that was good. So my ear is getting better because swimmer's ear hurts like a not a fun time otherwise. So yeah, that's why I'm walking today, because you see, this is in lieu of swimming. I'm walking, so that way, and there went the Y5 bus, which would have taken me most of the way home. 51 will be by in a while. I'll miss that too. You'll probably see it before me because you can see over here, this is Georgia Avenue, and northbound is to the right of me here, or over there. Oh, there's the 51. So yeah, this is in lieu of swimming, and of course it would figure, that the week that I can't swim because of my ear is also the week that I get a brand new suit. And I got, I don't know if you ever noticed men's jammer swimwear, but you may have noticed this when I did the journal entry where I was posing in all the various suits. And I realized I look ridiculous in those just because, I'm posing in my kitchen in swimwear with a sweatshirt on over the top of me. But, it worked, I suppose. And so, but yes, I got this, but all of those though, the point where I'm going with this is they all, all were pretty boring. They all had stripes, just down the side, and nothing where you would be like, oh wow, that's just, an awesome design. It's just, they're all just stripes on the side. Anything that's, I just caught a rock. That's no fun. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, you look down here, and I just kind of have to do like, all right, there we go. All right, let's fix the sock while I'm down there. All right, now let's continue. So where was I going? Oh yeah. So yeah, there's nothing interesting about doing the about those. It's a little interesting on the sides. Boring. It's like women's swimsuits. Those things are all over the place. Pattern all over everywhere. Doesn't work that way with the guys. It's like, why do they think that men are satisfied with an otherwise black suit and stripes on the side? No, that is bloody boring. That's what it is. And so I found Dolfin winter's jammers and got them from Aardvark Swim. And that is what I'm doing as far as the suit. I got this brand new suit, ordered it, had it delivered and all that. Picked it up on Saturday and I got an ear infection. And it's like, crap. So as a result, everybody at the pool's going to have to wait till next week to see me in my awesome new suit. And so we'll see how well that goes. Otherwise, though, since the walking, only takes, is what I would otherwise be riding the bus for, it doesn't take as long. And so I've had a lot of time to play around on Falcon. And the progress is actually going really well. Because while, I used to do, it's like earlier it was taking, like when I was doing up through, let's see here. When I was doing a lot of the earlier years where a lot more photo work had to be done, I was going through the years about 1 year a month in restoring everything. Now I'm actually doing pretty well. What I'm doing is I'm getting to the point where, it's like 2008 I think took about, was the last one that took a month. But then 2009 took me 3 weeks. to do, and so I got that done ahead of schedule. 2010, however, I have zipped through that in like 2 weeks. And then 2011 will be next. Hopefully I can be ready for 2011 tomorrow. And then do you know how awesome that'll be? To be all the way into 2000, just last year. Because, I mean, it will be very cool. Just because, I'm almost done. And 2011 really is just a partial year. Because what I did with 2011, unlike with the others, is that's when I really got started in this whole Falcon business. And so the thing with that is, what is it? The thing with Falcon and all that is, I kind of stopped producing new material. And so as a result, when I stopped making new material, I put it all kind of to the side. So 2011, I only have maybe, 2 photo sets that I posted. Funny Faces and the polar bear plunge from that year, the one at Sandy Point. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot when it comes to anything else. A lot of stuff got funneled into the journal that wouldn't otherwise be. Because, because I knew I didn't have time to do anything else with it. And then also I started doing a lot of other stuff related to the, as far as doing some of the prep work for Falcon ahead of time. Because I knew I was going to have to do it anyway. So, it works. So in short, the end is a little closer than I think. But once I finish converting years, like I'm doing once I get through 2011 and into how we get up to date with 2012, I'm going to start. First, I'm going to run the 2 websites in parallel for a while, so you'll see what you're used to seeing as Schumin Web, and then you'll see the new website Falcon. Well, you won't see Falcon, but I'll be running Falcon right alongside Schumin Web while I develop new material. Basically, before I launch, I'm going to catch myself up. I have about 6 new photo sets that I'm going to do that are going to be, I believe, 2011 titles, and maybe one from 2010. There, you can see me. Hi. And the point, though, is that all of this is going to be, everybody is going to be all, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be new. So not only will you find all the old stuff that you're used to, all lovingly restored and looking all pretty, but there's going to be a lot of new stuff. The fire alarm collection section is going to get completely rephotographed. I'm going to dig up all the alarms, and I'm going to rephoto all of them. And also Childhood Days is going to get completely rescanned for the most part. Everything that I've gone back, I've got all the family photo albums at home right now. And everything that can be scanned is going to get scanned. And then I'm going to, it's like a project for the, there, my hand's in the way. There we go. It's like a project for the family that I can also roll into, a project for the family that, by digitizing all these old family photos, that's also kind of getting rolled into Falcon. So, a little something for everybody, right? And, this way, we don't have to, if we want to see how, if you want to see how cute I looked, where I don't have to dig up stuff in a photo album, it's all going to be scanned at high resolution. Because, of course, back when I scanned stuff originally, I only saved the web resolution versions of it. Because it's like, oh, who would have thought that that's a funky sounding car. Oh, no wonder. There's a piece of exhaust hanging from the bottom that's clanking on the ground. That sounds safe. All right. So anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So the So yeah, I didn't save anything at web resolution or at high resolution because I only need it for the website. Well, sure, it'll all 240 by 180 will always be a great size. It's like, didn't Bill Gates say that at one time that no one would ever need more than 640K? Yeah, that kind of thing. And so yeah, so I'm now going back and having to rescan all this just to get nice masters. And if I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it half-assed. I'm doing it all the way, thank you very much. And so that's going to be fun. So there's that. There are new photo sets, like I said. What else is going to be totally new? Or considerably redone? Let's see here. There's going to be... Oh, I know I've mentioned it on the discussion forums, but officially, Schumin Web Community is going away. That is going to be, it's getting spun off because basically it's got its own community, its own following, but over the years it's become a little disconnected from the parent site just because, I admit, I lost interest. I was getting into I lost interest in it in around 2008. So for the last 4 years it's kind of been floating by itself. And so now we're going to, officially divorce it. It's going to become a site called the Fire Panel, I think. And it's going to be real cool. Right now it's co-branded, and once the divorce happens officially on that, then I'm going to figure out, spell out how long they can use, how long they can, indicate that they were once Schumin Web, etc., etc., etc. And that's going to happen. So that's going away. And the reason I'm getting rid of it, or not getting rid of it, well, I am divesting myself of it, basically. But the reason I'm spinning it off is just because, well, it's going to be I'm going to get the comments, which are a little more interactive and a little more closely tied to the content of what I'm doing and all that. And so, the forums were nice and I enjoyed them, but yeah, I think it's time. I think it's, for me at least, it's time to move on. And so, I don't. It's one of those things. It was a nice time. I'll miss it. I guess a little. But it will be nice not to have to be in the business of maintaining a forum and just and just more worry about the website and doing that. So that'll be fun. And especially, it's like with the new comments, it'll be all, I'd say, oh, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, rather than all, having a link to the contact page. No. It's like if you're gonna say something, just drop it underneath. So that'll be cool when it's all finished. And so what else is different though? There's that, well, let me see here. There's a lot. Of course, all the images are going to be big, but that's going to be something that's going to, if you never had seen Schumin Web before, you would think that was something, well, all these changes are going to look like, if you've never been here before, that it always was like this. Just because everything is getting, all lovingly restored and all that jazz. But what else? Childhood, fire alarms. Oh, Canada's getting a rescan too for the same reason. Just because I can do so much better with those photos as far as quality. And so you'll get to see the store from 1999 like you have never seen it before. Unless, of course, you went to the store in 1999. I did, but, But yeah, you'll get to see all of that, so that'll be nice, because, see everything in high resolution. And things are going to get, cleaned up and worked on. It'll look really nice. And, what else? So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, I think I'm starting to run out of things to talk about, so let me cut this off here. And, let me know what you think. I hope nobody gets seasick on this video, because I am kind of, I don't know if you can kind of tell, I'm switching arms. As one gets tired, I switch sides and then keep talking with the other one. So I hope you don't. I also hope this sounds alright, because this is, you know, a primary arterial right over here. You know, that's friggin' Georgia Avenue right there. So who knows? You know, trying new things at the video journal. Since everybody said my cooking was too long, but you know, this is a little more reasonable. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment, you know, in the doobly-doo, and let me know. All right, bye-bye.